we're going to be checking out some retro Cobra stuff, being that, boy hasn't been posting much, and the stuff that he is pretty boring anyway. So this is a look back at the time he was reminiscing about missing an ex of his, Stephanie. Stealing this directly from bite-sized Cobra vids, providing a nice summary of what was a very old upload from Cobra from his first apartment. Look at that head of hair. Look at that guy. So this is him. I Miss Stephanie, I guess it is called. This is not his most recent ex, obviously. We'll get into, I guess, possibly some of the stuff related to the goings on with that relationship. Let's check it on out. This guy, he'll probably explain. This is like a guy who needed a place to stay. Possibly, maybe like a Wendy's coworker, or maybe just like some dude he knew. He let a lot of people stay at his first place.
What's up, YouTube? This is KingCobraJFS, another video. I'm in the process of trying to get a car. I gotta stay for my driver's license and all that, so that's fun.
Imagine today hearing him say I'm in the process of saving up for a car and trying to get my driver's license. That would be pretty concerning.
Be my next goal here.
YouTube, you don't have to donate a car, but if you do, it's much appreciated. Not e-begging or anything.
This is my friend Kent. He works with me at Wendy's.
Kent?
He's a place to crash. You're sleeping in his truck. I said, you know what? You can come stay with me until you get your own place. It's cool, dude.
Okay, he's mumbling a little bit, but said Kent works with him at Wendy's, was sleeping in his truck, and so Cobra said you could stay with me.
And he's pretty cool dude, he's quiet, doesn't make too much noise. It's probably a good thing so the neighbors won't hate him.
Smoking something. He's smoking something in there.
Anyway, I called Stephanie, and it was good to hear from her again. It really was. I try to act all macho, but like I don't miss her.
It's really good to hear your voice saying my name. It sounds so sweet. Do you think he was listening to that today when he made that call?
But the truth is, I miss her terribly. I really do. There's a couple times, I'd wake up and she came to visit. She's right there next to me in my bed, all snuggled up, all cozy and warm next to me, and that felt fucking amazing.
Bro, like, I can't believe I'm saying this. Like, you're talking too fast. Like, give me a second to process. Never thought I would say slow down with the talking.
Man, it's just like, holy fuck, actually. Got a girlfriend, and then lo and behold, she started talking about moving into the apartment. She moved to Casper. I'm like, holy shit, things are moving way too fast. Slow down. We knew each other for like a couple of months, and it's just like, bam, things are taking off. So, and
I don't really understand any of that, but it didn't seem like it was anything significant.
The long distance relationship with Stephanie was hard. I'm thinking to myself, this.
Did I know that they had a long distance portion? Oh, I guess like they met at what the Job Corps thing, and I guess they didn't live with each other at a point for a while there. Okay, maybe I did know that.
Because I'm thinking, what? If I can get a girlfriend in Job Corps, I could probably try to get one in Casper. So I broke up with Stephanie thinking I could actually get her.
I don't believe him. He was saying, if I can get a girlfriend at Job Corps, I can get one back in Casper. So I broke up with Stephanie, which is fucking insane line of thinking, as if it's interchangeable like that.
Girlfriend in Casper. It turns out it's not as easy as I thought it was. Job Corps, that convenience of small campus.
How long did you know of him before doing the reacts? Honestly, no. I think I literally checked him out for the purpose of a video, right?
Students, people knew each other really quickly. Within a week, you knew everybody. So, but it was good hearing from her again. It really was.
It was really good to hear her voice.
I just think I got a haircut too. So, talking about shopping for jeans and stuff. I'm like, oh. So, I think personally, I started doubting the relationship and wondering why am I still in it. Long distance, I got depressed, and the depression ate away at me. To the point where I wanted to just
wondering why you're in a relationship, got depressed. Holly's having a nice sip of water.
I figured Stephanie could probably do someone who's closer to her, but I think if I really want Stephanie back, I gotta be able to make it work and just know that. I don't know.
How? That's crazy. Yeah, I broke up with her because I figured I could just find someone closer, and now I'm wondering how I can get her back.
Oh man, I really don't know.
I don't know, dude.
I really do, and I'm wishing I hadn't broke up with her. I wish I could be with her right now. I wish I could hold her again. Nice, Personally,
My
it wasn't just
God.
the sex, man. It was, man, we are awesome at communicating with each other, and we have a lot in common. So I think, I ended up
So
going
why did you break up with her?
good with her, and I hope I didn't screw things up too badly. It'd be nice if I could hold her again. Oh well. I don't know, man. If she's got a boyfriend or not. I checked her Facebook. She doesn't update anything. Just talking about her day, I guess. And I think to myself, holy shit. I like the cherry pie tobacco. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty. I got it at Walmart. Yeah, so we'll have tobacco, so I'll show what tobacco I got left to make it happen, you know what I'm saying? Because life's hard. When you gotta struggle, it helps to have someone there that cares for you, you know what I'm saying? It's your friend, you know what I'm saying? And with Stephanie, I care about her a lot.
At least, so you don't have Stephanie, but at least you got Kent to play the role there. That helps.
I really do. I try to pretend like I don't. But then I
Pipsqueak,
see
you
some
alright?
guy, posting shit about her on Facebook. So when you gonna come back to Colorado? I'm like, who the fuck is this scumbag? You know what I'm saying? I'm
Oh my God, he's jealous.
like, yeah. But I can tell you from personal experience, a long distance relationship sucks because the thing of it is, she come to see me and oh god, it was awesome. Those couple of days, you know what I'm saying? But then freaking she'd go back to Job Corps and be like, oh, gone so soon. I think I'm constantly broke. I make no fucking money.
Okay.
I make enough to support myself.
No money.
And that's pretty awesome. So,
Okay.
And it may not be much, scrubbing piss off of toilets for $8.50 an hour, but it's
Scrubbing piss off of toilets for $8.50 an hour. Okay.
a job. I'm damn proud of it. So, it's better than no job. If you're going to try to get a car, but cigarettes are expensive. That's why you switch to Rollies. They're a lot cheaper and easier to make.
Okay. Still managing to afford cigarettes. Okay.
Me and Stephanie's song is Here For You by Ozzy Osbourne. And
our song is Here For You by Ozzy Osbourne. Okay.
It's a good song. I tried to
Does she know that?
listen to it the other night, and I can't listen to it all the way through right now. It just hurts too much. It just reminds me of Stephanie, and oh god, it makes me want her so bad. And ironically enough, Stephanie doesn't mind the fact that I smoke tobacco or drink or watch porn because she watches porn too. So, and most guys are like, "You idiot! You had an awesome relationship with her.
You're just airing out whatever, huh?"
And I kick myself every day for it. And I think, you know what? Well, long distance crap sucking me back and trying to get a girlfriend in Casper. It turns out it's not working. It's a lot harder than
Oh my God, his plan failed. He cannot find another girlfriend in Casper like he thought he could. He got a little hot headed. He got a little like, oh, I can snag a girl in Job Corps. Surely I can get one back home.
looks. And I'm not.
Surely I can pull a Casper 10.
Confident with women, and Stephanie didn't care, But I realized, I have feelings for her. I really do. I miss her terribly.
Damn.
I think to myself, if I admit that makes me weak, but it doesn't. It just means I have feelings for her. That's okay.
I admit that it makes you weak. Better not be having any girly feelings of regret, boy.
Ketchup stains all over my pants, because oh and behold, I have the ketchup pump. I was changing in the lobby, and there's a tip that pokes into the bag that helps the whole system flow night.
He got ketchup on his pants at work?
I got ketchup stains all over my pants, because oh and behold, I have the ketchup pump. I was changing in the lobby,
Stormy.
And there's a tip that pokes into the bag that helps the whole system flow nicely, and I popped it into the bag, and it popped all over my. And as I was carrying it to the bag, some of it spilled out and got all over my pants.
Oh my god, he spilled ketchup in the lobby.
So to wash that off.
Uh-oh.
I think to myself, you know what? What can I offer Stephanie? I mean, I barely make enough money to support myself, and I think, she gets a job, it'll actually help a lot with support and stuff. So, and ironically enough, I was going through my computer, and
you want her back because she might get a job?
I found a couple of videos that I never seen online like at all. Me and Stephanie having sex, and I thought.
Sorry?
I was going through my computer, and I found a couple of videos that I never seen online like at all. Me and Stephanie having sex, and
when it was on his computer, found videos of them doing it that he has never seen online?
That's my personal use. And I thought to myself, oh, look how happy I was, and look how happy she looked.
Bro, no. Do not review the footage and say, look how happy we were. That is psychotic. Oh my god, delete that immediately. Ew.
That moment of lust and awesomeness. And she was the first girl that actually gave me a chance. And that says a lot for me personally, because growing up, I was never the ladies' man, you know, and I've been really angry these past couple of days. I think it's because I miss Stephanie, and people talk all the shit they want. Oh, you gave her a hot pocket. Wow. Well, considering I don't make much at Wendy's, I make enough to support myself and buy a couple of groceries. That's it, you know, and pay rent and internet, and you know, I'm trying to cut back on my smoking for money. You know what I'm saying? And start rolling these rollies because they're cheaper, they're a lot healthier for you because it's pipe tobacco. But yeah, I think it's, you know, growing up, going through life, I'm trying to analyze everything, and I realize I see Stephanie for just sex. I see her as an awesome person, you know.
Okay, he's self-reflecting and realizing he missed out. he
We
he
have a lot
fucked
in
up.
common, and we connect so amazingly. It's just, it's weird because
So
I grew
kinda-
up my entire life, you know, chicks just don't give a shit. They're like, this guy's a creep.
I've been hated by every woman I've ever liked since 4th grade.
What's Josh? You know, Asperger's, no, I feel sorry for him, whatever, you know. I mean, Stephanie, she looks past all that and gives me a chance, and it definitely made a difference in my world because, especially at Job Corps, too, when I first got there, chicks were not talking to me. Then they saw how awesome I was with Stephanie, and they're like, oh, he's actually a gentleman after all. I'm shocked. And then they start talking, and like, well,
It'd be really interesting to hear him reflect on his relationship with Stephanie in the modern day.
care. Whatever.
Wait, what?
He's actually a gentleman after all. I'm shocked. And then they start talking.
Captain's like, John, after all, I'm Xiao Qian.
And they're like, well, now you care. Whatever, dude. The first time me and Stephanie had sex, I had no clue what I was doing, and I didn't go to my dad for that advice. Or
Bro, no one needs to know.
So, Stephanie, help me, please.
No one needs to know.
Whatever, dude. The first time me and Stephanie had sex, I had no clue what I was doing, and I didn't go to my dad for that advice or my mom because I didn't want to be awkward about it.
First time, had no idea what I was doing, and I didn't ask my dad or my mom. Okay.
So, Stephanie, help me, please.
So I asked Stephanie, okay.
And I learned a couple of things, and my buddy Danny Frank at Job Corps, who's a complete man.
A nice anatomy lesson. Cool.
He's had sex with a lot of women, you know, he taught me a couple of things too, so.
Okay, your friend taught you a few things. That's an interesting way of wording that.
I remember the way Stephanie tastes, so there's a definite sexual attraction between me and Stephanie, and, well, me especially, and then there's also something deeper than that, you know, it's, believe it or not, she likes to listen to Slipknot. She doesn't look the type to listen to Slipknot, but she likes to listen to Slipknot.
She likes to listen to
Wow,
Slipknot.
I miss her terribly, I really do. Oh, I went and checked out a couple movies in the library because I figured, you know what, I want to watch a comedy, maybe brighten my spirits a little bit.
Got some movies from the library. Okay.
This one was so badly scratched up you couldn't even watch it, and I've seen this movie 100 times, so I know it by heart. This one, I couldn't even start. It just fucking stopped, so I can't at the beginning of the movie. So it just could not be read. I'm thinking to myself, really? Now here's the thing, they don't have...
Bro, you probably ruined it.
...stores anymore. If you see one, it's like, oh, what's that? You know, it's like the episode of South Park. But the thing of it is, you know, if they pay someone to sit on their ass all day and make sure the DVDs are clean, they have a lot of DVDs.
What? Stop snooping out the window like that. It's like peeking through the blinds. Okay, sorry.
The thing of it is, you know, if they pay someone to sit on their ass all day and make sure the DVDs are clean, they have a lot of DVDs at the library.
Pay someone, sit on their ass, make sure the DVDs are clean.
I think, you know what, that'd be an easy job. Just sit on your ass all day and make sure the DVDs are clean and working.
The publicly funded libraries should be more considerate of the DVDs. What's up, Deja Lux?
You think to yourself, that's not much, but the thing of it is, it's a courtesy, you know? These DVDs are so fucking scratched up, I can't even watch them on the PS2, and my computer won't read them, so I'm thinking, So I think, you know what, it's life, it happens, so... And ironically enough, Stephanie actually has the exact same sense of humor as I do. You know, she'll laugh about necrophilia and make jokes about it with me. And
oh! He's like me and Stephanie used to love making jokes about necrophilia. Okay.
I laugh about it all day. It's like, that's fucked up, but yeah, it's ironic as all hell, you know. So, is Stephanie my soulmate? I don't know. But all I do know right now at the moment, I miss her terribly, and I wish I hadn't broken up with her. Well, because that's just the thing. When I was dating Stephanie, I had so much confidence. I figured to myself, yeah, you know. But then, first couple of weeks being single, I'm like, all right, I'm single. Let's do this. Let's find some chick and make it happen, you know. And you know.
Huh?
So yeah, it didn't work out like I thought it would. In fact, this point in time, I'm carrying this huge thing of sweet tea for the lobby. I'm like sweet behind, I'm trying to carry
Oh, God. Okay, carrying a large thing of sweet tea through the lobby. Can't wait to hear what happens.
behind me and stuff because it's big. You gotta stay behind so people are, because that kitchen's tiny. So you want to run into someone, end up spilling beef or getting burnt or something like that. So, one of the older women's like, now she knows when I'm behind Josh. Just think it's sweet, don't you? I'm like, no, I think she's being a smart ass, but still, it was like, really? Oh, come on now. That's just creepy. Come on.
Okay. Weird things said by coworkers to him. Okay.
Fuck. And then I go and see the pictures of me and Stephanie on Facebook, all happy together and shit, and I go, oh, you look deep in thought.
You look deep in thought? He doesn't look deep in anything. Respectfully, he seems a bit lobotomized. I don't know.
I take those videos on my iPod just so I have something to look at when I go in the bathroom, just because if I get bored. Like, what? Ew, that's perverted. What I can do is because on this folder I got going here.
Look at him creeping.
The thing of it is, too, man, is that with iPod Touch, I can watch video on it, so I can actually put pornos me and Stephanie made on my computer on my
Look at this guy. Look at this guy looking.
And watch it on my convenience when I'm not at home.
Bro, you shouldn't have a fucking folder of videos and you and your ex and put it on your iPod Touch. Look at him! Look at him! He is sprung. He has risen. Bro went vertical.
I'm always all these photos here and just make room for
He
the
popped
videos.
right up.
I don't know how much space the iPod will hold.
His face just turned. He didn't even. He just fucking turned straight to it.
But I know it's a lot of space, but the thing of it is, I don't know.
Bro, he's locked in. Oh my God, he is fucking locked in. That's crazy. God.
I figure, you know what?
Skipping ahead now, I guess.
He laughs, but it's probably true. I bet you anything you would go into a bar, chicks are gonna be all over you, dude. Guarantee it.
Not always, because I'm kind of quiet,
Yeah, but that's.
Oh wait, did I skip ahead? Oh, what the fuck? Where was him? Where was zoomed in on him? There. Okay, no, this was just. There's just how it was
Here
edited.
and just make room for the videos. I don't know how much space the iPod will hold, but I know it's a lot of space, but the thing of it is, I don't know. I figure, you know what?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
He laughs, but it's probably true. I bet you anything you would go into a bar, chicks are gonna be all over you, dude. Guarantee it.
Not
He says to Kent, bet you go to a bar and chicks are all over you.
always, because I'm kind of quiet,
Yeah, but that's, you got the mysterious thing going on. Chicks dig that shit. It keeps them guessing. Fuck yeah, they're playing. Sweet. Okay.
Did you see that on TV, bro?
Cool beans. Alright. Cool. I can carry Stephanie with me in my pocket. Aww.
No. You can't carry Stephanie in your pocket by putting explicit videos of you two together on your iPod Touch. No. What's that for, your fucking lunch break?
Like, that's just oddly romantic or oddly perverted. Maybe it's both. I don't know. All I know is I miss Stephanie. I miss her terribly. Anywho.
Someone said this was 3 months ago.
This is KingCobraJFS with another video, and I thank y'all for watching. I'll see you later.
God, that was a classic vid right there. The flock of deadbeats that encircle his apartment is mind-numbing. He used to be able to talk so... Oh, Jesus Christ. Comment from 5 years ago. He used to be able to talk so fast, brain rot coming in quite nicely. We should... hold on. Should pull up a video of him from 5 years ago and compare what this person was talking about when they said, "Oh my God, he used to talk so fast," compared to now. Let's scrolling. That's gonna take a little bit. Probably should have done it in the oldest first, but I really should have gone to the live streams. That probably would have been easier. Oh my God, this is taking fucking forever. That's crazy. It'll be worth it. Okay, well let's take a checkpoint here. Let's see noon video real quick. This is from 2022. We're not at 5 years yet.
What up, fellow YouTubers? So recently, I made a really effed up statement on YouTube.
Is this an apology video?
The statement I made is, let women get an abortion if they want one, because those kids may end up getting shot up in a school someday anyways. So it's not going to make much difference. And I followed up the statement with fuck mass shootings.
He tried to be woke. I try to be woke one time. And this is the thanks I get? Jesus Christ. We're almost there. Hang in there. My fan with the super chat. WiLLo, if the young Cobra JFS bumped in today's trailer Cobra JFS on the streets of Casper, what would that Cobra crossover interaction, how would that go down? I think young Cobra would offer trailer Cobra a place to stay and a hot meal. Because current Cobra is a lot like the random friendly vagrants that young Cobra would have stay at his place. Pretty similar. Okay, we're at 5 years ago now. So there was a comment on that bite-sized Cobra vids video that we just watched that was like kind of like a throwback at the time. There's a comment from 5 years ago on that said, oh my God, he used to talk so fast compared to now. So being that was commented 5 years ago, I want to see what they meant, what they were referring to when they said like compared to now. So let's see. None of these are opening. Let it cook. Let it cook.
Cracking YouTube.
Let me see. Let me just give a quick glance at the transcript here and make sure nothing horrible is about to happen.
Might as well roll with it, you know. They start making fun of me because I'm too stupid to open up a can. So I rolled with it on a live video. It was quite funny.
Okay, I see what they're getting at.
Now, I realized earlier that I overreacted on the challenge simply because once the heat cooled off a bit, it wasn't that spicy, and I could have easily finished.
He's still. This is much better than current day.
Had I just taken my time and calmed down a bit, which kind of stinks because that was a waste of perfectly good ramen. Would I take the challenge again? Absolutely. That was.
What's he looking at?
Got some packages from the fans. Either a little package.
Ooh, fan mail.
Looks like a fan letter.
Okay, definitely mellowed out a lot at this point. It's not anything close to what we're at today, really. His teeth are definitely causing talking issues. That's a good point, probably. All right, that was the retro Cobra stuff we were checking in on there. He doesn't upload anything today, right? Oh my God, this is loading so slow now. God, chillin' video we already checked out. It hasn't been live or anything like that. Boy, cool. That'll serve as our Cobra check-in then. What would you folks rate that from 1 to 10? Let me know.